How do I lack
What?
character on Jemima?
Well,
Please
once
tell me.
again, you're calling me out of my name.
All right, you guys, we're not here to call each other names. We're talking about a sex trafficking trial, and we're
Yeah.
trying to expose pedophiles and sex traffickers because we're trying to save children. So we need to
I
stop
agree.
with the ad hominem attacks. We need to stop with the name calling.
Yo, the Aunt Jemima shit is crazy.
And if you don't, you're gonna get kicked out of here. All right.
Sorry I'm late. I was busy, and I'm gonna pop in, and I might have to come back. I wanted to check and see how long you were going to be here.
We're probably gonna be here for a couple more hours.
They got Myron
Okay, well,
arguing.
If you want to kind of, I know you were at the trial too. If you kind of want to chime in now and give your thoughts, on how this week went, what you saw, what you heard, everything that Myron's been sharing with us. He's been sharing a
yeah,
wealth of information. That's been great. Thank you, Myron,
yeah,
for that.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I appreciate his information. I
Okay.
don't know if I would call it the biggest case because it's not. It's
Appreciate it,
actually
brother.
quite small. It's too small. It's a RICO.
Yeah, you're not
It's a
credible.
RICO.
You're not credible.
See, there you go.
You're not
There
credible.
you go.
Because you're coming in here making
No, I'm
nonsensical
not
statements.
making
There's 6
nonsensical
AUSAs on the case.
anything.
Okay, here's the thing.
Now
Here's the
you're
thing. You haven't been
attacking
on the
me.
job. You've never investigated
Now
it.
you're
No, because here's the thing.
attacking me.
You're not credible.
You're
You're just coming in
attacking
here
me.
like
hold
you're.
up.
Why are you
Hold up.
attacking me?
Look,
Myron Jaguar.
let me
No, he's attacking
let me
me.
say this. Let me just say this.
No,
This
I
Before
know,
man
she
I
from
know.
this
says, before she
manosphere is
says,
attacking
I know.
me.
Just one at a
okay,
time. Hold on, Jaguar. Just
No, I was totally speaking, and he totally cut me off. So if you want to address someone, why
because
don't you address the
you were
person that was
attacking my
being?
credibility.
I didn't.
Hey,
I did
Myron.
not attack your
Yes, you
credibility.
did.
What I said is
Jaguar,
I don't know if I
Myron,
agree
listen.
with you. That's what I said, and apparently you have a
No, you said
problem
I'm wrong.
with being disagreed with. Now, are you here to be the
No,
star? Or are
because
you
you said I
here?
was wrong.
No, I said
Hey, guys, hey, hold up 1 minute, okay? Jaguar, I definitely, absolutely want you to respond. You're invited speaker, and we want to hear your perspective. You're going to have the floor. Myron, just try
Yo,
to speak one at a time.
Myron is viral every day, huh? This guy's viral every day. He knows how to be relevant. I'll give him that.
Go ahead, say what you're saying. Let her respond to you, because I think we need to hear it out. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll be quick about this. The reason why she's not credible, and I'll tell you this right now, there's 6 AUSAs on this case. That's something that almost never happens. On big RICO cases, even when you're going after multiple people, because I've done OCDF cases, I've done RICO cases before. I know this because I've actually investigated these cases myself as the case agent. So I know this very intimately. I've worked with FBI, DEA, every single law enforcement agency, state, federal, etc. So I know how federal cases work at a very intimate level. What I'm saying is the fact that they have 6 AUSAs on this thing. Did he have 7 attorneys? Okay. The case agent isn't even disclosing stuff. There's 6 HSI agents just walking around with Cassie, escorting her to and from the witness stand. This is stuff that is completely, you don't see this ever. Okay. So this is by far one of the biggest cases in recent history. And on top of that, even the marshals that are there, people that I'm talking to are saying this is the biggest case. This is almost the same turnout when Trump had his case. So for her to sit here and say, "Oh, this is actually small," when she has no credibility, never investigated a case in her life, she's in the courtroom just
that's
yapping,
not
she
what
don't know
I
what she's talking
said.
about. It's wild.
Well,
And then the fact that she's tried to write me off as like some manosphere guy when I have a way bigger platform than her
Myron,
and actually know what I'm talking about is crazy.
Well, let's hear her response. I think she was giving a dip. I think I know what Jaguar was trying to say, but go ahead, Jaguar.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to wait for this person who doesn't know how to let someone finish a sentence speak because he's more worried about his credibility and his large platform.
Prove me wrong, Aunt Jemima. Prove me
See,
wrong.
now you're calling me out of my name.
All right.
Aunt
Myron, come
Jemima.
on, man.
No.
Aunt Jemima. He called her Aunt Jemima. He called her Aunt Jemima. He's
That
Oh,
was
tripping.
please
wrong.
let him go. No, let him
No,
go.
you got to roast
No,
retards
let him.
sometimes.
Let.
Sometimes you really
You have to
do.
do
I don't
what?
even know why this bitch is in here. She should be
Guys,
in the
but we're
kitchen,
making.
You just
honestly.
Hey, guys, we're making ad hominem attacks, Myron, and we're not going to have that. I want to hear the debate on the facts. I mean, I'm a lawyer. I'm a trial lawyer. Deal with this for 20 years on evidence, and I know Myron, you're familiar with it. I want to let Jaguar respond, and we don't want to have ad hominem attacks because it defeats the whole purpose of what we're discussing. So go ahead, Jaguar.
What I'm going to do is let this guy live his little big moment. Because that's what he wants.
What?
He wants a moment. You and every other YouTuber in that courtroom making mockeries of this trial, you should be ashamed of yourself. But thank you for showing yourself.
All right, Aunt Jemima. Nobody
No one
knows you
called
outside
you
of a fucking
outside of your
casket,
name.
man.
I
All
mean, if I
right.
All right, guys, listen, Myron, dude, just keep it to the facts, man. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what Jaguar has to say,
Aunt
but
Jemima
there's
is
no need for ad
crazy.
hominem attacks again, name calling, all that.
Aunt Jemima is crazy. All right, Aunt Jemima. Yo, he does not stop, bro. He's funny as fuck,
I
bro.
get it, man. We all have thick skin here, but there's no place for that.
I'm telling her to prove me wrong. I'm inviting her to prove me
when
wrong.
someone starts attacking you for absolutely no reason at all, calling you out of your name for absolutely no reason at all, that's a problem. Big
All
problem.
right, prove me wrong then.
No,
Prove
no.
me
How
wrong.
about you prove everybody wrong about how you set up Kevin Samuels? How about you do that?
Nice
No, it's
deflection
not a
from not wanting to
deflection.
talk about the
It's not a
facts.
deflection. And that's rich coming from a skilled
What does
disinformation.
Kevin Samuels have to do with this case?
It's very, once again, it has everything to do with your character. Your
Excuse me?
character. You lack character, sir.
Man, listen. Oh, let's see what Myron got to say about the
2009.
Diddy trial.
Cassie sends explicit messages to Diddy, okay? And then Diddy says, I can't wait to watch you. Cassie says, I can't wait for it to be uncontrollable. And then Cassie says, I want that dick. And there was even more explicit messages. The attorney didn't even want to read them, guys. I saw them. I could barely make it out, but it was a lot of explicit messages she sent Diddy. And that's why he responded, I can't wait to watch you. Admission number 9, August 7, 2009. Cassie tells Diddy, I can't wait to have my legs cocked behind my head to feel big cock raw in my pussy. August 7, 2009. She sent this to Diddy. I can't wait to have my legs cocked back behind my head to feel big cock raw in my pussy. Anyway, next text message, August 7, 2009 again. I'm thinking about licking those dicks from the balls to the head, then slowly lowering my mouth down on it. Okay.
Okay, here's my question though, right? With all this P. Diddy trial shit. Why is Cassie on the stand? Why they got her on the stand? The fuck does she have to say that's so prevalent to the case that they want to put her on the stand? As I understood, they already got a settlement. She's already out the way. This shit is goofy, huh? What the fuck, dude?
Then next piece of message number 11, August 7, 2009 again. Diddy says, I'm so horny. She responds, oh my God, I was about to text you the same thing. Diddy says, how you doing? You supposed to be seducing me all day, because she didn't respond as quickly as you wanted. And then Cassie says, sorry, LOL, nervous. I want to fuck. Continuing on, August 7th, 2009. Diddy, I'm so horny I can't concentrate. Cassie, so what do I do? Going to Dwayne Reed for candles, take vitamins, eat, and set up the room. So basically, she was getting ready to do a freak off with him on August 7, 2009. Right? They're going back and forth messaging each other. Message 12, August 18, 2009. Cassie, I just deleted our little vid to this off my camera. It was so dope. Referring to a sex video that they made during a freak off. Diddy says, I'm gonna do it again. Cassie says, do you have any more pills on you? Now she didn't know, the defense asked her about this. What pills are you talking about? She couldn't recall because it's from 2009. But it could have been anything, maybe ecstasy. Message 13, December of 2009. Diddy, dirty talking, all right? Sending her this long ass dirty talk message. I couldn't even write it all down, chat. And then Cassie says, I like that. I need to trust you. I need to feel like it's my man that that sees this aggressive sexual side of me. So Diddy sends her a long message, right? That's all sex talk. This is December of 2009. And then Cassie responds, I like that, but I need to trust you. I need to feel like it's my man that I'm having this aggressive sexual side of. Because guys, keep in mind, at this point, they're doing freak offs, they're doing all kinds of shit. So like to Cassie, she's like, okay, this is where things start to shift, chat, where she doesn't want to be seen as a side chick. And you guys are going to see here in the next messages coming up, kind of where she's going with this, okay? Because he still has a wife at this point. I think he's with Kim Porter at this point. So she just doesn't want to be an eternal sexual object side chick for Diddy. And just so you guys know, I was looking at her husband during all this shit, bro. Yo, that nigga was, man. Yo, I feel bad for her husband, bro. He was turning bright red at some points during this stuff.
The husband is a goofball. Why the fuck did you marry some side chick, semi fucking sex object? What the fuck? That's like my worst nightmare, bro. That's my worst nightmare, bro. That is so fucking gross, dude. The fuck? Imagine you find out your wife is a slur on the stand on national TV damn near, because everyone's gonna find out too. Bro, it's a L, massive L, bro.